You are exactly where you deserve to be. If that sentence makes you want to click away, then this video is for you, because your ego is currently the only thing protecting your weakness. Most people spend their entire lives waiting for a moment of inspiration that never arrives, while the few who actually succeed are busy doing the work they hate as if they love it. If you cannot control your impulses, you are not a free person. You are a well-fed slave to your own comfort. This video will offend you if you prefer lies over progress, but it will save your life if you are tired of being your own worst enemy. Today, we are going to strip away the excuses and look at the brutal reality of what happens when you lack self-discipline. We are going to look at why you are stuck and how to build the mental toughness required to actually change your trajectory. If you don't fix this now, you will stay weak forever, and the version of yourself you could have become will haunt you until the day you die. Look at your life right now and be honest. How many times have you started a new routine only to quit by Wednesday? How many times have you set an alarm for 6 a.m. just to hit snooze until 8 o'clock? You tell yourself you're tired or that you'll work twice as hard tomorrow, but tomorrow is a graveyard of dreams that never saw the light of day. You have become an expert at negotiating with your own potential. Every time you choose the easy path, you're casting a vote for a weaker version of yourself. This isn't just about missing a workout or eating a piece of junk food. It's about a pattern of behavior that defines your character. You feel the weight of what you should be doing, and that weight turns into anxiety because you know you're failing yourself. Your potential is a flickering candle that you are slowly smothering with the blanket of later. Weakness isn't a personality trait you were born with. It is a collection of small, cowardly decisions you make every single hour. The world has sold you a lie, and you've bought it because it's comfortable. You've been told that you need to find your passion, or wait for the right motivation, or build up your confidence before you take action. This is a trap. Motivation is a chemical reaction in your brain that is completely unreliable. It shows up when the sun is shining and you've had a good night's sleep, but it vanishes the moment things get difficult. If you only work when you feel like it, you will never achieve anything significant. Real personal growth doesn't happen in the moments when you are excited. It happens in the moments when you are bored, tired, and frustrated, yet you do it anyway. Confidence is not the prerequisite for action. It is the result of action. You don't wait for the feeling to start. You start until the feeling catches up. Discipline is the only unfair advantage that actually exists. While everyone else is waiting for a sign from the universe, the disciplined person is already 3 miles down the road. We need to redefine what weak actually means. It has nothing to do with how much you can bench press or how much money is in your bank account. Weakness is the inability to control your own impulses. If you cannot say no to a screen, a snack, or a distraction, you are weak. You are essentially a dog on a leash, and that leash is held by your primitive brain. In the modern world, comfort has become a cage. We are surrounded by instant gratification that trains us to be soft. Every time you choose the immediate hit of dopamine over the long-term goal, you are weakening your armor. Think of your discipline as a muscle. If you never stress it, it withers away until you can't even handle the slightest bit of pressure. When life eventually hits you with a real tragedy, and it will, you will fold because you never practiced the art of standing firm. You have become a passenger in your own life, letting your moods and cravings drive the car. The good news is that discipline is an equation, not a gift. Just decision, action, and repetition. Start with a hard, emotionless choice. You prioritize the goal over the suffering. Then you act instantly. Do not let your brain talk you out of it. Your brain keeps you safe and comfortable, yet it hinders growth. Finally, repeat until resistance disappears. Completely remove emotion from the procedure. Systematic discipline, not willpower. A system functions regardless of power, while willpower decreases over the day. No need for willpower. Just stop making decisions and follow a script you developed when you were thinking clearly. Lack of talent isn't why you fail, because you relied on mood. You regarded your ambitions like a hobby, not a necessity. You probably tried to change everything at once, aiming too high and too soon, only to crash when reality hit. Self-negotiation is the greatest reason you fail. You let your inner complaining voice tell you just this once won't matter. You waited to feel ready, yet ready doesn't exist. You want a permission slip to be excellent, but only you can sign it. You failed by putting your comfort before your future. You took the easiest route, which usually leads to mediocrity and regret. Implement the non-negotiable rule to interrupt this cycle. Choose one daily habit to follow no matter what. No matter if you're sick, it's pouring, or you had a rough day at work. This action is undisputed. Removing choice eliminates failure. Because it's who you are, you do it every morning without thinking. You create a new identity this way. Discipline begins small but must persist. Consistency always outlasts intensity. Someone who walks 20 minutes a day will always surpass someone who runs a marathon once a year, then quits. Non-negotiables underpin your new life. Bricks form your character's stronghold. Strong people view pain differently, thus they think differently. They regard difficulty as a sign of progress, not a reason to stop. Do I feel like doing this? Is not asked. Says, does this align with the person I want to be? Execute first, then feel. The disciplined person accomplished the task while the weak person analyzed their feelings and looked for excuses. Strong people think about the goal, not the impediment. They know their feelings are typically their body's laziness. They may now watch their ideas without being influenced by them. They control their interior landscape while you are its victim. A 7-day discipline reset is needed to cease being weak. Choose one habit to start next week. It could be waking up on time, reading 10 pages, or exercising for 30 minutes. Do whatever it is daily at the same time and place. There are no makeup or skipping days. Missing one means failing the test. Follow this on a calendar to see progress. The goal is to prove to yourself that you're no longer a liar, not the habit. When you say you'll do something and don't, you train yourself to lose. This week, reclaim your word and show your brain who rules. Understand the risks if you ignore this and continue on your current course. Future regret is the greatest human burden. When you're older, you'll remember this moment. You will watch less brilliant but more diligent folks pass you by. You will depend on others, dislike the world, and be unhappy about others' luck. You're sacrificing your future for a few extra minutes of sleep or mindless pleasure. Comfort today is a deposit for misery tomorrow. Weakness poisons slowly, leading to what ifs. But consider the alternative. Self-respect comes from discipline, not money. When you follow through, you gain calm confidence without shouting. You're cool under pressure because you've withstood your own pressure. You gain control over your life by no longer being ruled by your environment or whims. You create your fate. Discipline over ease builds a person who can handle anything the world throws at it. You trade cheap, fleeting pleasure for deep, lasting joy. Last wake-up call. Discipline is self-love at its best, not punishment. It connects you to your true self. No one will save you. No one will compel you to be great or do push-ups. Every morning, you must decide. Become a victim of your circumstances or master your soul. Weakness and strength are optional. Without discipline, you'll always be weak. Time is ticking, and only work will get you out. Pick your difficulty, hard discipline or regret. Get up and move.